Hello and welcome to the Evergreen State Pavilion here in Olympia, Washington, aka the Icebox. We have some Northwest Premier League action here in Olympia tonight, December 16th. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight here, whether it's on our YouTube Oly Town Artesian HD channel or on Facebook Live. I'm your host tonight, Ryan Perkins, and I am going to be doing my best to give you the action tonight with Brandon Cartwright and Cartwright Media. And we got a tough one here tonight. We have the Oly Town Artesians hosting Snohomish Sky, first place in the Northwest Premier League Indoor Division. And it's going to be a tough test tonight, as Oly Town had a rough one on the road last weekend against Oly Penn Force in Bremerton. Actually, it was a pretty hard-fought game, 4-4 going into halftime and into the fourth period, but the Force pulled away with 3 fourth-period goals against the ladies from Oly Town. Snohomish Sky in a comfortable position right now in first place. Only 2 games in the season, but they've had 2 home games in a row. They beat Bellingham in Week 1. Week 2 took care of what has become one of the better rivalries in the Northwest Premier League. Tacoma Galaxy traveled up to Snohomish last week and lost. And so Snohomish is coming in kind of the favorites today at the number 1 seed. And Oly Town hoping to win their first home opener tonight. And it's actually a really packed crowd tonight here at the Pavilion. And folks trickling in. We have Dancing Goats Coffee. There's Oly Soccer Foundation Beer Garden going tonight, and some free pizza provided by the Oly Soccer Foundation tonight as well from Dirty Dave's. And so it's really nice to see the crowd come out tonight for the women's home opener for the Arena League, and hopefully Oly Town can go ahead and get on the board with a W tonight. And we will be doing some introductions here in a little bit, but stay tuned. And stay with me, Ryan Perkins, and the Oly Town Artesian Network tonight. Thank you. Hello and welcome back to the Evergreen State Pavilion here in Olympia, Washington, as the Snohomish Sky are being introduced to the crowd today. number 1 currently in the Northwest Premier League. We have some stat leaders actually from the Snohomish Sky. Liv Larson in 2 games has had 4 goals and also had 2 assists. Mackenzie Buell, Keelan Farah, Peyton Chick, Anna Roselander each have 2 goals for Snohomish Sky and have really done well the last couple games, getting a home win against Bremerton and a home win against Tacoma Galaxy. And we welcome those folks that are tuning in from Snohomish, beautiful little river town in Snohomish County, a wonderful town up there, and welcome all the folks on the cast today here in Olympia. As Oly Town artisans are being introduced, we have Mikkel Jones, Olivia Brock, we have Ashley Yurkowski, Delphina, and then the rest of the crew's coming out right now as the crowd is getting amped up right now for the home opener for the Oly Town Artisans. The South Mason Youth Soccer Program has sent out the Phantoms team that placed second in the State Cup this last weekend, is also accompanying the players out on the run out. And we really appreciate the youth clubs in the region to be supporting the Oly Town Artisans and in conjunction with them, inspiring the next generation of artisans here in the arena and beyond in the USL. As we take a break here for the national anthem, just stay tuned here. A few more minutes till kickoff here at the Icebox. And we're back here at the Icebox here at the Evergreen State College Pavilion with Northwest Premier League action. The home opener for the Oly Town Artisans in front of a ruckus crowd already. The beer gardens fill. We have pizza being slung around by the Oly Soccer Foundation. All Kids Win is actually in the house today too, a local nonprofit that specializes in taking care of kids and making sure they have backpacks full of food and supplies and all the things that they need to be successful and healthy. And we just want to say thanks to them for coming out tonight. Also for those tuning in from Snohomish, thank you, whether it's on YouTube or the Facebook Live. Welcome to the Oly Town broadcast. This broadcast actually would not be around without Nicole's Bar off Legion. Wonderful watering hole downtown off Legion. Go visit them, lunch, dinner, some after work drinks, maybe even after this game. Head on down. They got live music usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. Nicole is a wonderful host down there at Nicole's Bar, and this broadcast would not come to fruition if it wasn't for Nicole's Bar. So head on down there, support them, and tell them Oly Town sent you. As kickoff is about to occur here in the Icebox, and we call it the Icebox because the average temperature at kickoff, December through February, is a cool 39 degrees. And usually shocks everybody as they come in, but the propane heaters are fired up, and the first shot of the game has just come out from the sky. A little pressure already from the sky, about 1 second into the game. Shooting, a little tussle in the box there, but an important clearance by Whitney Lowe there. Whitney Lowe for Oly Town got the clearance out of there. Mariah Biega, a little trouble in the corner for the Sky as Oly Town intercepts the ball. And the field is very short here in the pavilion. There's a few steps in from the defensive third to the offensive third, and before you know it, you're shooting. So you could go from a defensive stop into a couple rotations, and boom, you're shooting on goal. We've even seen some goalkeepers here in our time score some goals here. I think Evan Munn, Oregon State University goalkeeper coach, has scored. I think Nate Salveson has scored. J.J. Olson, some Oly legends for sure. There's a little trouble in the box for Oly Town. A little defensive passing to get out of the defensive third, but got intercepted by the Sky. And Maggie Tonkin with the ball for Snohomish. Longtime player for Snohomish. Actually a Monroe High School graduate. And a shot comes in and a great save from Jones. Oly Town holding on to the ball there on a point blank. Nice rocket right at the waistline. Sarah Peterson in the corner getting muscled around here, but she got a cross across. Almost got Brianna Dell out of Tenino High School. NWPL outdoor champion Brianna Dell also plays at Evergreen State College as a forward. And Sky looking to get a little something going here. A little through ball that was dangerous, but found no one on that one. There's always action here at the pavilion. The field is actually one of the shortest fields in the Arena League. It's about 55 yards long and about 25 yards wide. So a lot of action as the Sky look to develop something here in the corner. And Brianna Dell looking to get some physicality here, but a little boarding here. And the ref is going to call a free kick for Sky. Oly Town doesn't look like they're getting set up too quick, and there's a shot going to come from the front. And a big save by Jones. Wow, Artesian's a little slow there on setting up the defensive structure against that free kick, and a point-blank shot coming in, but Jones, another big save. As the Artesians are marching down, and the clearance coming in from the goalkeeper, number 1, Sarah Stockel. And we apologize if we butcher some names tonight. It's not on purpose. And a shot coming in from Whitney Lowe, just wide, but a smart goalkeeping move. You know, sometimes you got to make sure you know what your lines are and your posts are to make sure that you're not diving and giving up a rebound. As Sky looks to shoot, oh, Jones with a point-blank shot save. That is going to be a save of the day, I think, on SportsCenter. My goodness, Jones with the save. Sarah Peterson rocket shot down into the near post, but comes out in the middle. Brianna Dell was making a play for it, but just got a little muscled there. Artesian's looking to make something happen, but a long through ball doesn't quite find its target. Snohomish Sky coming right down the middle. Biaga with a goal, 1-0. Mariah Biaga. That's 1-0 here at the pavilion. Snohomish Sky going up. We don't have a time signature here on this side of the field, but we're going to do our best to tell you. But we're going to think that's about 4 minutes in. And Snohomish Sky draws first blood. Wonderful goal. We hope we got that right. Number 22, Mariah Biaga. It looks like Oly Town's looking to make a play already down here in the up on the post over here. Oh, a big physical play, but Chelsea Still out of St. Martin's University looking to intercept the ball here and make something happen. Eden Comstock got the ball and tried to bring it down to Still, but ball goes back into the Oly Town defensive third. Mariah Biaga, that is our second goal in the year per the NWPL website. So a nice little addition for Mariah tonight with a goal early in the game against Oly Town. And a shot coming in, and it is cleared by Lexi Myers right into a goal! Oly Town, Peyton Ryan on a clearance off of a Sky offensive opportunity, and just like that, it's 1-1, and Oly Town evens it up here in the first period. Peyton Ryan out of the Evergreen State College, also an NWPL outdoor champion 2022. Peyton Ryan coming out and making some good things happen for the Artesians today, as Sky is looking to take advantage of that short field again. Another quick strike at the beginning of a kickoff. Peyton Chick looking to add to her 2 goals this year. She's looking for the half-court shot, the patented half-court shot that we like to call it here. It's the no-look half-court shot. Cartwright knows what I'm talking about. Anyways, Oly Town looking for a free kick, but it is stifled right away. And look at that. Sky using their physicality there. Ooh, Jones with a big save. Mackenzie Buell looking to add on to her goal tally, but another Jones. She's having a great day. Oh, and a shot from Sarah Peterson off the near post, it looked like. It's just back and forth here so quick. Jones with a little clearance, but right to a Sky forward, Mackenzie Buell. Oh, and it looked like it was going to be a save. Jones off, but looks like the refs are calling it a goal. 2-1. Jones almost made another big, fantastic save there, but an unlucky bounce and off the body of the Snohomish Sky forward and into the back of the net. 2-1. So it's not actually uncommon to see a lot of goals here in the ice box. I think some of the game averages that we've seen, I think the men have been averaging about 14 to 15 goals between both teams. And the women, we're going to find out today, but 2-1 already about 6-7 minutes into this first period for Snohomish. And the goalkeeper taking a shot there, Sarah Stockel. Like we said, goalkeepers can sometimes get a little confident here with the short field. And it looked like a little tough challenge there from Lexi Myers, and the referee's going to call a free kick on the left side here in the pavilion. Quick pass to Liv Larson. Liv Larson bullet towards that far post, and a toe poke from Oly Town saves that from going into the back of the net. But that was a heat seeker going towards that far post. I had a perfect angle on it. You'll have to trust me and believe me. Maggie Tonkin playing back to Sarah Stockel, the goalkeeper for Sky. Whitney Lowe intercepting the pass. Oh, but looking for a Lexi Meyer run, but the run wasn't there, and Sky ends up with the ball. Whitney Lowe, oh, Turf Monster got her on that one, but that was about to be a break for Oly Town. Sky looking for a turn. Liv Larson looking for that little, probably a 1-2 combination, but the ball goes up above, and it's a Jones goalkeeper throw. Again, we want to thank Nicole's Bar off Legion for supporting our cast today, our broadcast team and the Cartwright Media, our camera crew, and the wonderful setup that we have today to provide this on Facebook Live and our YouTube channel in HD. If you get a chance, you can pick up the game in HD on your YouTube app on your TV, and you can pick us up in high def. No big deal. Ball going skying. No pun intended, skying above the crowd over here on the team side, and it's going to be a free kick over here. So free kicks, especially with the 3 line and everything, it's going to be real close. It's about 9 yards away from the goal line there. And it is a goal, Snohomish Sky. Number 5, Kai Friend. And that's 3-1, folks. Snohomish Sky going up early here in the first period. Looking like we're hitting about the 8-minute mark here in the pavilion, the ice box here at Evergreen State College, or Oly Town calls home. The women's program back in action after a 22-month hiatus from arena action. Lexi Myers making a run for it, putting on the turbo boosters, now making a battle of it against the Sky defender here in the corner. And they're looking like the rejuvenated team here, wanting to make an answer here on these 2 goals that the Sky has put in. Eden Comstock with a Little pass back, and it looked like it was almost going to be a chip from half court. But just over the goal. And Mackie Tonkin with the Snohomish ball here, playing a little target forward and into the hands of Jones. Jones has been busy already in this game so far. A little throw to Sarah Peterson. Sarah Peterson almost brought it down, but a little scramble in the middle of the field, and Oly Town finds themselves back with the ball. And it looks like it's possibly a no call, a little late on the call, but finally Liv Larson from Snohomish gets called for the foul, and it's going to be a free kick. Looks like Whitney Lowe is going to be taking the kick. And it goes right off the one-person wall. Aubrey Rogers moving the ball around back to Jones. Rogers asking for the ball back. Little chess game with the lines coming off for Matt Herrera's side over here. Coach Matt Herrera has got a couple lines today. About 14 rostered players here for Oly Town, and looking to be strategic here on getting some fresh legs on the field. Matt Herrera is actually a Northwest Premier League outdoor championship coach. They won in 2022 against CFC Atletica in Salem. And a shot from Whitney Lowe actually almost got in off of a deflection, but Chelsea's still looking to get the blue card for holding on to an advancement, and Chelsea is out for the blue card. And just like that, the Artesians are down a player. Power plays here in the arena. So you get a blue card or get too many team fouls, and you go down a player. So a little bit like hockey. So for 2 minutes, unless Snohomish scores here, the power play is going to exist for a little bit against Oly Town, as Chelsea's still at St. Martin's University. Tried to do the strategic foul on the advancement, but now power play is here. Liv Larson taking the point, looking like for Snohomish Sky. Ooh, a low shot, but a good clearance by the Artesians. And just a reminder, folks, these power plays last 2 minutes. Oh, and a nice save by Jones. And this is the type of thing where you want to throw it into a corner, give your defense a little bit of time to get a little bit of a breather. Kai Ferran down below into the corner there, but looked like a block there by the defender. Nice defensive stop. Almost got a clearance out. Ball ricocheting against the glass here on the Oly Town team side. Zola Carbone with the ball down here. Nice big rocket. About 15 yards off target, however, but you can tell she's got a cannon, and it's going to go in here if she keeps getting an opportunity. Back to Liv Larson up top. Kai Ferran with the ball for Sky. Moving the ball around on their power play arc. And here it comes. Shot coming in, nice little block. Oh, and the attempted defensive clearance was just missed, just unfortunately. Another defensive block. The Artesians keep blocking, a nice clearance all the way to Sarah Stockel, but they're going to call 3-line defensive clearance. So yes, folks, you want to be strategic on those clearances. Those 3 white lines on the field, and the defensive, mid, and offensive. Oh, and Sky actually sneaks one in towards the end of that power play. 4-1, Snohomish. Oly Town playing a man down on that. 4-1 here in the first period. And capitalizing on a power play, Snohomish Sky. Coach Matt Herrera looking like he's talking to his players very closely on the opportunity and what's going on here. There seems to be a little confusion on the field from the referees as Artesians looking to restart here after that power play goal. want to take this time to thank our sponsors, Well 80 Brew House, Forma Construction. We also have Olympia Hotel, Olympia Jeep. Go visit the fine folks over at. Oh, and Brianna Dell almost got the straightaway on that little shot right there, but just coming up short. Nice block. Whitney Lowe looking to get it. Sarah Peterson pulling up. Looking into the corner to Dell. Dell looking across. Sarah Peterson end up with the ball again. Sarah Peterson, actually, Van Dorn Realty is actually our training top sponsor. And Sarah Peterson actually is a real estate agent for Van Dorn Realty. Wonderful company. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, Van Dorn Realty, go visit them. Wonderful agents over there. Jeff Pust. We've got Tom Arndt, Sarah Peterson. Go visit them. Great folks. And Snohomish Sky, just like that. Free kick on top of the box. Jones trying to set up her wall, but low hit to the left off the boards and away. And the ref is calling something, and I think it's going to be Artesian ball. Yeah, the Oly Town program wouldn't exist without the fine sponsors, including Olympia Fed and Sure Clean Car Wash and all the fine folks that are our title sponsors. And obviously Dancing Goats Coffee in the house tonight, slinging hot chocolate and coffee and all kinds of good stuff. Also, fans got the first 25 fans got free holiday blend bags of coffee from Dancing Goats, and they sponsor every single Oly Town goal tonight. And unfortunately, there's only one tonight, so hopefully there's some more Dancing Goats celebrations here coming up in a little bit. Peyton Ryan playing back to Jones, but Jones sending it straight to the Sky defender on a clearance. Oly Town a little bit on their heels today. Sky looking very aggressive, coming straight at the Artesians tonight. Nice little block there by Oly Town, but Sky have ended up with it in the corner. And that is the end of the first period. 4-1 is the score here in Northwest Premier League action. Snohomish Sky 4, Oly Town 1. We are going to take a quick break, but stay tuned for a great second period coming up for the Artesians. And sorry about that. I just need to be able to hear something. So anyways, we're back here at the ice box. 4-1 Snohomish Sky. Wonderful little first half from the Sky. First place in the Northwest Premier League. Oly Town only mustering 1 goal. Head coach Matt Herrera having a big talk with the players over there on the Oly Town bench. Fiery talk. Hopefully it yields some quick goals so this doesn't get out of hand here at the Evergreen State College. We also want to thank Nicole's Bar off Legion, downtown Olympia. Looking for a good time? Got some live music, some delicious food, late night food, some cold drinks, some cold beer, some nice mixed drinks. Go visit Nicole's Bar downtown. They are our broadcast sponsor. We couldn't do this without them, bringing you the action. And welcome those back from Snohomish that are watching this, including those that are just hanging out in Olympia on their couch watching this. Thanks for not coming to the game. Anyways, we're back in action, and here we go. Shot coming early. I was going right for that left upper V, but Whitney Lowe is stopped by number 1, Sarah Stockel for the Snohomish Sky. Oly Town coming out fast, but it looking like a card. Wow, calling a blue card there. Looked like it was going to be a physical play and then end up looking like a handball, but they're going to call a blue card, and just like that, Oly Town is back down into a man-down situation power play. Not what the Artesians wanted to do here seconds into the second period. But if they were all written like a Hollywood script, you know, it'd get old fast. Liv Larson with a shot going off the near post there. Playing the point again on the power play. Jones coming up with a scramble and muscling that ball into the ground, making sure she takes it. And a little throw into the other side of the field, and the power play continues here for the Snohomish Sky. Nice rocket from the Sky forward there. Defended well by Chelsea Still, St. Martin's grad. Also works at the Tumwater Chiropractic Center. Got a little kink in your back, go stop by the Tumwater Chiropractic Center and go see Chelsea Still and the wonderful crew over there. Little bullet shot. Looking towards that far post for the Sky. Number 3, Peyton Chick, looking to add on to her goal tallies for the year. She's been scoring quite a bit. Sky looking very confident all night long so far. Already 2 power plays. I don't even know if I've heard of that in less than about 6 minutes. Shot coming in. It looks like a clearance from Peyton Ryan. Peyton Ryan getting a goal earlier for Oly Town, playing a little defense here and a far post shot, and they're calling no goal. And I think the Snohomish bench wants a goal there, but the ref is calling no goal there. Looked like it just went right off the post. Jones with a little near post save off the wall and then into her hands as she gives it a nice little toss. Power play continues. Number 3, Peyton Chick, was pretty certain she had a goal there, but a bullet hit as the Artesian defense is getting frickin' peppered right now. It's unbelievable how many shots they've had to block today already, but they are up to the challenge and looking for this power play to end. This whole crowd is shouting and getting ready for this power play to end. They just need to hold on. And boom, just like that, at full strength, the Artesians are back at full strength, and that is what they call a kill, a power play kill for the Artesians. Coach Matt Herrera is probably pretty happy about that, folks. Nice little stop there. That's just some fine coaching. Nice job by the gals there as Artesians are back on their heels real quick, but a clearance. Brianna Dell using her body, gets the ball. Little talking there, but just a couple steps away from an opportunity there, and their Artesians are back on a 3v2, and just like that, Snohomish Sky score. Mackenzie Buell And just like that, 5-1 Snohomish Sky here at the Icebox. Artesians did so well on that power play, holding them down for 2 minutes. But unfortunately, gave up a 3v2 breakaway against the Sky. And just like that, off the kickoff almost. And looks like the Artesians are just not firing on some cylinders tonight, as even the kickoff is going straight to the Snohomish Sky team. Ashley Yarkowski with the ball, looking for Brianna Dell's feet down on the low boards here on the right side on the Oly Town side. Artesians looking to bounce back here real quick before this becomes a melee. Sky looking to chip Jones. Number 4, Danielle Strumbata, excuse me, sorry, family. Look to chip the keeper, but just over the red crossbar. Ashley Yarkowski in the corner, actually a North Thurston High School athlete, a great athlete, and suiting up here for her first time in the ice box in Artesian jersey. Congratulations, Ashley. Jones looking for a point person in the midfield there on a defensive clear. Looks like Chelsea still with the ball. And a shot, kind of looking like it's deflected and lost some power. Looking to make something happen off the wall. Different dose here. And a nice little turn there from Oly Town. Brianna Dell, top of the key right there. A little scramble, but unable to make a shot happen. Sky have just been a little overwhelming for the Artesians tonight. Eden Comstock with the ball, passing back to Jones. Jones looking to work it around. A little clearance there to the top, to the forwards, looking for a target forward. Oly Town with a big save. Liv Larson with a little volley. Jones picks up another big save. Jones has been incredibly busy. In fact, I would say she might even have a record for first half saves here in the Northwest Premier League. She has been nonstop peppered here at the Pavilion. Jones played against Oly Penn Force last week and actually held Force to 4 goals until the 4th period. And having another big game today. Brandon Dell coming in with the big tackle, and that's looking like another blue card. That, folks, is another blue card. And just like that, Oly Town is back into a situation they don't want to be in, and that is another power play. That is a man-down situation, and Oly Town looks like they need to send somebody over to the penalty box. Sarah's heading over, Sarah Jacoby. She's heading over to serve some time for the big hit from Brianna Dell. Brianna Dell's getting sent over. Looks like there's some commotion between the coach and the ref on what's going on. This has got to be some kind of record. Hey, do anybody got the record book around here for the most blue cards in a period or a half? Where's John McGlamry when you need him? That's pretty incredible. Anyways, Snohomish Sky peppering the Artesians tonight. And hopefully there can be another power play kill here for the Artesians, as they did survive the last one. But it wasn't without some fantastic hits from Liv Larson and Mackenzie Buell. Massive hit. Huge left-footed strike from number 10, Zola Carbone. She's got a cannon. And it's just a matter of time before that's going to go off somebody's face and in the back of the net. It's literally going to flat back somebody. I'm calling it right now if you're watching this game. Zola's putting it off somebody's face and into the goal today. She's got a cannon. Liv Larson moving the ball around. Playing the top of this power play offensively for the Sky. I think she leads the league in goals right now. I think she's got Sky goalkeeper. We're a little surprised to not see Coach Fakema here. Coach Brian Fakema, the Brian Fakema, one of the best Snohomish United players to ever play. Set every record you can think of in goal scoring at Redlands. and 86 Van Hooser team. And a cutting around the sky. Oh, what a wonderful play. That was a lot of fun. Mackenzie Buell doing a little footloose dance in the artesian box over there and almost cut it up and got almost the chip on Jones, but Jones got the better of it on that one. Mackenzie Buell, fun to watch. Oh, and a bullet hit from low, looking for that far post, but Sarah Stockel says not today. Nice defensive play there from the Artesians as a big hit in the middle. Things are getting real physical out here, folks. I can feel the tension on the field. It's feels like 7-1, and it looks like it's a little physical, like it's 7-1. Artesians looking a little frustrated. But yeah, Brian Fakema was expecting the assistant coach to make an appearance today, and I don't see him on the bench. I wanted to get his autograph, but it is what it is. I'm a huge fan of the 86 Snohomish United team. That was the Van Hooser team. Bill Van Hooser, Wes Van Hooser, Brian Fakema, great players. Snohomish Sky looking threatening here in the offensive third, looking to get the ball around, a little point forward play in the arena here for them as they have got that down. They have got a post forward ready every single time they get the ball. Oh, ricochets right off the crossbar. Number 5, Kai Ferran, looking to add to that 7-1 lead. Just a bullet right off the crossbar. Whitney Lowe trying to make something happen, but losing the ball in the middle of the field. 13, Maggie Tonkin with a shot. Jones with a save, looking like a clearance about to happen. Artesians get a ball up to Chelsea Still, but Chelsea Still getting a little pushed around here by the Sky defender, number 7, Anna Roselander. Oh, and a big hit by Sky, and she's all alone, and it's a goal. Number 3, Peyton Chick, adding on to a huge lead in the pavilion. And that, folks, is what? Can we get a score update? 8-1 here in the pavilion. Snohomish coming into town. A little tough matchup here. Artesians have a young team, and it's been fun to watch the aggressive nature and the good target forward that Sky has been doing all game long. Artesians looking to make something happen. Brianna Dell, like we said, out of Tenino High School. Tenino, the little tiny hamlet of a little town about 15 minutes south of Olympia, known for stone cutting. Goes to the Evergreen State College as well. We actually have a few players, Peyton Ryan, Eden Comstock, Brianna Dell. We had a good amount of players playing for Evergreen State College here on the Artesians. Not too far at all. I guess maybe they could just roll out of their dorm room and show up to practice. I don't know how that works. Anyways, back here at the pavilion, Sky looking to make something happen. Liv Larson with looking for the 2-1 combo, but stopped by the Artesians, but Artesians were stopped by the refs. A little forward momentum that they were looking for, and the boys in pink are saying, slow down, folks. I got a few seconds left here in the first half. Looking for a Dancing Goats goal, Dancing Goats Coffee goal, our title sponsor for scoring goals here at Oly Town. Looking to sneak one in, number 2 of the day. Peyton Ryan muscling on the boards against number 8, Mackenzie Buell. Buell sends a nice ball across the field, though, to Danielle Strombata. But the Artesians looking to clear it out, and they get one all the way down to the field of the goalkeeper to Sarah Stockel. And see if Sky is going to be pushing. Liv Larson with the ball, leading goal scorer, one of the leading goal scorers in the Northwest Premier League. Stockel confident on the ball, gets it down into the wall, but Liv Larson ends up with it, and just like that, I wonder if the refs are going to count it. And they are. Looks like they are going to count it. And just like that, folks, they scored with the final microsecond of the half, and just like that, it is 9-1. We're going to take a little break here. You should too. Go get yourself a little bowl of popcorn. This is a little entertaining. We're going to see how many goals Artesians score here in the second half to make the greatest comeback in the history of sports. That's it from us for a little bit. Stay tuned.
Meet my husband.
So we got Pegnog once, didn't we?
Yep.
What can I get started for you?
The Smashville chicken bites and the whitewood cider.
Cider, yeah. We just got root beer and fries. It's kind of a treat. When did you try that? It's really fun.
We're ready to try out a new place. This place looks awesome. We have really good Brussels sprouts here. They're taught thoroughly. Let's do 2 artesians.
Ooh, can I get a Leopold's?
We're taking on the broadcast for John McGlamry. John, if you're watching this, we miss you, bud. You have a golden voice of broadcast, and everybody's got to deal with me now. This broadcast is brought to you by the Nicole's Bar off Legion, downtown Olympia. I'm telling you, it is a great place to get a cold drink, some hot food, some live music and dancing. It is a great time. In fact, if you're watching this in Olympia and you're on your couch instead of here, I think you should get your pants on one leg at a time and get down to Nicole's Bar and get yourself a delicious drink and some hot food. We also want to thank our sponsors, Olympia Jeep. Head on over to the Auto Mall in West Olympia. Tell them Oly Town sent you. Maybe you get a deal on a Jeep for Christmas. No big deal. Forma Construction, Van Dorm Realty. We also have Premier Airport Shuttle. Folks, if you're doing some holiday travel, you might as well just call up Premier Airport Shuttle and drive you right to the airport. This guy kicks it off, looking straight into the offensive third, not wasting any time. Has a ricochet off the boards, and Eden Comstock clears it up to Whitney Lowe. Whitney Lowe with a couple goals in her name already in the Northwest Premier League. Doing a little chasing here, but the Sky score within seconds. Number 22, Mariah Biaga. Another goal, and that is 10-1, folks, 10-1. Well, the Oly Soccer Foundation Beer Garden is packed tonight. Watching this match. Looks like some Well Lady beers were purchased today, and some drinks going down here in the 10-1 match. Oly Town looking to stop some of these shots from happening. Eden coming across the middle. It looked like there was a keeper change. Olivia Brock on the field. Olivia Brock is a NWPL outdoor champion from 2022. She made the final save in the penalty shootout to win the entire cup. Whitney Lowe looking for the shot there from about 25 yards out, but keeper Sarah Stockel not threatened on that one very much. Artesians looking to make something happen. Number 11, Aubrey Rogers, looking for a through ball to Whitney, but picked up by Stockel because the pass was just a little too out front. Sky looking for a little 1-2 clearance out from the throw from the goalkeeper, but an errant pass into the corner from Sarah Peterson, and Artesians are back playing a little defense again. Stockel, goalkeeper for Sky, taking a shot low. Brock seeing it off of the right side of her box, off the boards and away. Oh, and it looked like a header was about to come in from Sky, but it looks like it's going to be cleared out. Number 7, Mariah Reyes, trying to make a little spark happen here. And Whitney Lowe looking like she was about to get a shot on goal there, but it was stuffed by the defender there. Peyton Ryan with the ball. Oh, trying to make something happen. Oh, and she might be alone there. And the shot coming. Oh, and a nice hard shot, but Sarah Stockel with the save. Some good, hard defensive play happening. Aubrey Rogers again. Another big tackle. Sarah Pearson looking like she's coming off on the line over here. Olivia Brock with the ball. Olivia Brock is a substitute in for Jones. Mikkel Jones coming out of the game, and Olivia Brock in at goalkeeper for Oly Town. And a foul called against Sky. Number 3, Peyton Chick, raising her arms up, wondering what the freaking call is. But it's a call nonetheless, and the Artesians have the ball. Looks like a pass up to the front line there. Maria Reyes looking to control the ball. Ooh, looked for the quick turn and a pass across, but ends up with it. Oh, that was a good look, but fortunately the ball went right over on a block there. But Artesians are going to get a free kick here, and hopefully they can happen. Whitney Lowe passing it, and a shot goes wide. And Sarah Stockel can't get the ball from the Sky. And just like that, folks are looking for a ball to play with. And that's a good, folks, to remind you to make sure and get your tickets for January coming up. The men are actually been undefeated at home for 22 months. They are second place in the Western Indoor Soccer League. 4 wins, 1 loss. The men return home January 6th to league play after the holiday break. He looks like me, but he's on the other side of the field. My sweet boy, North Perkins, stopped by with the raffle winning ticket today and didn't realize, no, it's fine. People can hear it. He meant to bring it to the PA on the arena instead of me. What a sweet boy, though. And the ball getting knocked around by the Artesians. Eden with a sweet turn there, getting away from it. Whitney Lowe looking to drive the ball across, but the ref calling a foul here against the Sky, and it's going to be a free kick Artesians. Brock with the ball, getting passed around to Lexi Meyer. Meyer working the ball around to Sarah Peterson, but a little physicality there, and she's down on the ground. Ball ends up with Sky, looking for a target forward on the pass. Number 10, Zola Carbone, looking to clear it, but Sarah Peterson won that challenge, but unable to make anything happen. The Artesian Sky get a shot low, saved by Brock. Sky was crowding all over Brock, but Brock using her body to shield the ball there. Excellent goalkeeping. Oly Town looking to get the ball moved around, restart. Lexi Meyer passing it right to the Snohomish player. Fortunately, the Artesians are ended up with it, but unable to make much happen here. Ball gets all the way back to Brock. Brock had a pretty good college career. She comes out of Olympia. Played on the NWPL championship team in the outdoor. Won in Salem, Oregon, June 2022. Final shot of a penalty shootout in the championship for the Cup trophy, and she saved it. Olivia Brock. And keep it up. She's going to be an Oly legend. Sky, a little back heel from Kai Ferran, almost got a breakaway started for Sky, but Brock ends up with the loose ball. And Artesians looking to make something happen. Aubrey Rogers. Passing around with Peyton Ryan. Peyton Ryan out of Evergreen State College. Only goal for the Artesians today. Passing the ball around, looking like they got a little bit more of a structure here in the second half, knocking the ball around nicely. Aubrey Rogers looking for somebody down in the box down there, but the ball ricocheting out to midfield. Aubrey Rogers end up with it, and looks like we have another restart. Brock going back to Ryan. Ryan, a little cross into Chelsea Still, but Chelsea Still unable to handle it. Using her body now to try and win it back. Maria Riaz. Chelsea Still ends up with the ball. What's going to happen? Oh, Sky ends up with it. The Artesians just look a step behind here in the pavilion tonight in their home opener of the Northwest Premier League. Coming off a difficult road opening match against Oly Penn Force in Bremerton last weekend. They were 4-4 going into halftime, 4-4 going into the fourth period, and then gave up 3 goals in that final period and lost 7-4. So it's been a little bit of a challenging first 2 games for the Artesian Arena women to start this season, but With a lot of great sports teams, sometimes you learn the hard way in the beginning, and then you figure it out. So let's see what the Artesians can do here in the second half to bounce back and get some positives out of this game. Snohomish Sky, technically newcomers by name into the Northwest Premier League. Previously, it was the Snohomish Steelheads that actually moved into the Whistle at Mill Creek Arena Sports. And Snohomish Sky was born. Have both men's and women's arena teams playing out of the Snohomish Sports Dome. Wonderful venue up in Snohomish. They got a restaurant and bar and a good time. And I think the Snohomish has shown that there's a reason why the Snohomish Gals have won 2 years in a row in the Northwest Premier League Arena League. They actually went to nationals last year. This group of gals has really figured out the arena game, and it's showing today 10-1 here in Olympia as Oly Town is in another power play. I can't wait to look at the stat sheet after this game and see how many blue cards, how many team fouls, and how many power plays the Artesians have given up tonight. And it's something that's going to be obviously talked about my head coach, Matt Herrera, after the game about discipline and defensive decision-making on the ball. Sky looking to make something happen again on this man-down situation against the Artesians. Zola Carbone looking for an early left-footed shot. Liv Larson is still on the point for Snohomish. Oh, looked like a handball by the Artesians, but no call by the ref as Lexi Myers clears a low driving ball out of the box. Snohomish Sky back into the box. Oh, and it sneaks in against Olivia Brock. And number 3, Peyton Chick, ends up with a goal. That's 11-1, folks, 11-1. I'm going to start calling Dancing Goats goals for Snohomish here in a second. And it's just this way it's going to be. Nice goal for Snohomish Sky on a power play. A lot of power plays given up by the Artesians tonight. And Coach Matt Herrera is talking with his gals over there, trying to inspire and get a little spark going here in the second half. Close the gap a little bit. The Artesian crowd has not lessened at all. It looks like a packed crowd today for the Arena Women's home opener, watching the number 1 team in the league versus the Artesians, who's sitting in the 4th place spot. And Sky looking like they're going to make another break for it, but Ashley Yurkowski making a wonderful play, a physical play from the high schooler from North Thurston High School. A lot of great soccer players coming out of North Thurston High School, the likes of Jason Dunn, Casey Keller, Matt Herrera, a lot of good players. Maybe the next one's going to be Ashley Yurkowski in the Hall of Fame there. Another indication that this is a young Artesian team. A lot of young players that have never played arena before, some high schoolers. Very interesting group of rostered individuals here that make a young team. As Eden Comstock, also a homegrown athlete from Olympia, plays at Evergreen State College, had a wonderful free kick against MSU Billings this last year. It was like a 30-yard rope, upper V, highlight reel, NAIA. It was amazing. She sends it low to Peyton Ryan. Peyton Ryan to Lexi Myers, sends it across to Whitney Lowe. Whitney Lowe looking to make something happen off her left foot. Whitney Lowe's actually from Black Hills High School, also played at Central Washington University, had a prolific college career at Central Washington. Sends it towards Sarah Stockel, goalkeeper from the Snohomish Sky, on this power play against the Sky. Shot coming in from Peyton. Looking to restart for the Artesians. Back up top to Eden Comstock. Moving the ball around. Ryan looking to find someone down low potentially. Big hit coming in towards that far post. Looking to find Chelsea Still, who's sitting on that low post on that power play offense. And a hit in, and it's a goal! Eden Comstock finds a high roping cross into Lexi Myers, and Lexi Myers taps it in, and that is a Dancing Goats coffee goal, number 2 on the night. Lexi Myers coming up big on the power play. Kind of bringing some life to these Artesians on that power play goal. 11-2 here in the ice box, the freezing cold ice box. This is the last game of 2023 for the entire club. The men won last weekend 15-2 in Western Indoor Soccer League play. The men are undefeated 22 months straight in the pavilion here as they won 15-2 last weekend. And the women playing today, this is the final game of 2023. Next home game, January 6th, you'll find the men playing back in here. They're second place in the Western Indoor Soccer League. Women are back in action January 13th here at the pavilion. So a considerable break for both programs as they go enjoy the holidays and the festivities with friends and family. Hopefully some of you watching even indeed. And yeah, a nice little goal there from Lexi Myers. And a great roping cross from Eden Comstock. And Snohomish already back into another power play as the Artesians are breaking every power play record I can think of right now. We're just making up records now because that's how many that's been. Oh, and a tight fight down below for the Artesians as the salvos coming in from the Sky Strikers. Liv Larson still playing point, passing to Kai Ferrand. Over to Zola Carbone, looking for that left-footed strike. She's been looking for it all day. That lefty's looking for that far post on this power play right side. Zola Carbone. I'm telling you, she's going to rip one, and it's going to mess up someone's face. And a nice little pass into the middle, but it ends up in Brock's hands. That was a good look for Sky. They're looking on those 1-2 combinations on that power play. Sarah Stokel hasn't been too busy tonight, the goalkeeper for Sky, but holding the fort. A little shot coming across, ricocheting off the far post. And almost a low driving ball. Almost a perfect back far post tip in for the Sky. Number 3, Peyton Chick looking for that, but a block from Lexi Myers against Peyton Chick's ripper. And it ends up in Brock's hands. Brock sends a nice lofting ball to Sarah. Sky goalkeeper up to Liv Larson. Liv Larson. Carbone will hit in, and Brock ends up with it again. Yeah, the power plays are back at full strength now for the Artesians. As Sarah Jacoby runs out real fast. Or that was Aubrey Rogers. Aubrey Rogers coming out of the penalty box like she hadn't played all day long. She came out of that gates fast. That was awesome. Good athletic play. And a shot on a big diving save. Oh, double save from Olivia Brock. Olivia Brock showing people what's up. Nice diving save and then a rebound save from Brock. Welcome back to the Artesians, Olivia. A fantastic save. Has had a great career as an Artesian outdoor and now possibly an indoor. Artesians looking to bounce back. Chelsea still with a rip far post, but Sarah Stokel handles it. Chelsea still looking for that ball. Oh, great. Great defensive play by Sky, but Artesians getting another blue card. Every single moment that there seems to be an advancement for Sky, Artesians are pulling on a jersey and getting a blue card here. So we are a man down again for the Artesians as we have a few seconds left here in the third period. .24 seconds left. And the score is 11-2. And hopefully the Artesians can hold this going into the fourth period. And then hopefully the Artesians can do like a quick 9 goals. Call it a quick 9. Yeah, we dabble in comedy here at the Artesians. Brock with the ball, hoping to get by these last 8 seconds. This is the Sky coach asking for a big shot to end the quarter, but that's going to end it anyways. 11-2. We have another 15 minutes coming up here in the ice box. Stay tuned, and hopefully we can see, like I said, a quick 9. What do you think, Cartwright, a quick 9? A quick 9, folks. That's what we're calling it. We'll see you soon. And we are live back here at the Evergreen State College Pavilion, a.k.a. the Icebox. Again, this broadcast is brought to you by Nicole's Bar off Legion. And we have a special guest in the booth, Yvonne Yurkowski.
Thank you.
Who's also got a daughter on the team.
Yes, sir.
Ashley,
yeah, Ashley Yurkowski.
Who's been running around making a nuisance and making some good things happen for the Artesians. So I just wanted to bring you on the cast and just talk a little bit about youth soccer and what you're doing with TC United and what do you do with youth soccer here in the community?
Sure. Thank you for having me out, first of all. So I coach for TC United. It's a club team local, and I also coach for the Chinquale Booters Club. So that's the recreational level. I coach all ages and do skills clinic. I do a lot of volunteer work within the community with all the ages and players. So basically, locally, we try to just make sure we have quality soccer for all ages and all access. Mm-hmm. So we do clinics, just like Oly Town does their clinics here. We work with the teams club level and recreational level. So on my own, basically, I coach 2 of the high school teams. And then when I'm pulling 3 teams, I'll also have a rec team for Chinquale.
Wow.
So it's a lot of fun. We just try to encourage athletes in the community to become engaged. One of the big things that we're working on and pushes, and I'm sure with Oly Town and their clinics too, is something I see in older players that we're trying to get kind of the younger ones to embrace, is embracing mistakes, and that create a culture of, mistakes mean you're trying. and to create organic play. So instead of players feeling they need to be led and be dictated to letting them be like guided and have trust in themselves from a young age. So really just the community outreach, also building good citizens, right? Are we good teammates? Do we talk to each other well? How do we handle conflict? If something's bothering us with our coach or our teammates, do we address it or we do a stew on it? Also trying to create a culture of like, if there's a problem, the first person you check is yourself. You know, even with the young ones, and what could I be doing differently? And create a culture of just caring, compassion, competitiveness. You can be nice and be competitive. You know, they don't go hand in hand.
Absolutely.
And then also knowing when you have to start coloring outside the lines a little bit, you know, and matching play.
No.
So that's just kind of what I do. Soccer's my
Fantastic.
passion. Community's my passion. Athletics.
That's great.
Yes, I love what you're doing here with the community and bringing really quality soccer, but hitting all ages. Seeing the women tonight out here playing, you know, I'm an older athlete, an aging athlete, and I have to tell you, I miss just being out playing like this, and it makes me want to get over there and play.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, just to touch on it, I think we're just trying to expand youth and adult soccer opportunities. So, like, someone like you and me, back when we were younger, this wasn't around.
No.
You know, even for me, it was like I had to travel to Seattle to play in a semi-pro pro-am team and continue to try and find a path to pro. And I think that's, I think you bring up a good point about just also like this linear integration between youth soccer, especially for girls, females that work their way up in through youth, club, high school, and then move into like an arena program, a USL program, and then eventually college and beyond. And so if there was anything that you could see, you know, or let people know about TC United or Oly Town, what do you feel like there's a disconnect that for people that don't realize the level of play that's here in Olympia? Or do you have any recommendations or advice for parents even?
What I would definitely recommend is, you know, without all the athletes I recommend and parents, is go out and watch programs and watch the interactions of coaches with players. So it's not just a matter of, you know, a lot of times clubs get labels like, oh, they're a competitive club, or this is a good club. You know, we have high quality clubs in this area. Oly Town does a tremendous amount for not just the youth, but just bringing out D1, I call them D1 babies, playing out and being able to watch them play. So we have access through Oly Town to watch high quality, high level play. And high quality is on all ages, all levels, but I think it gives something for the younger athletes, something to aspire to, and actually to give an immediate visual application of what we're trying to coach.
Absolutely.
So one thing I would share is at TC and Oly Town is don't count yourself out. So if you ever think like, oh, I don't think I could do that, like my daughter Ashley, she's a young one out here and she's learning and pushing herself, and I think more athletes need to see that they can try stuff like that or just come out and watch. So with TC, we're a grassroots club. We want to incorporate everyone to have all access to higher competitive levels of play. With Oly Town, bringing all different levels, you know, they lead by example. You can come out and watch it. You can also come out and try out. I can tell you their culture here is very warm, welcoming, and engageful. At TC United, it's the same thing. One club, one team, you know, very much unity-based. I guess my best advice for players and parents is when you're debating about where to go or where to look for, is look at the leadership, look at the coaches that are there, watch training sessions. Does it seem like the players are happy? Now, obviously, some trainings are going to be rough occasionally, and that just might have to do with the long days or whatever. But look, are the coaches engaging? Are they checked in? How is the leadership style? And ask to reach out. Like if you really wonder, like at Oly Town, you could always send in. I've always had a high, quick response from Oly Town. If I have a question, I get a response. Oly Indoor, the same way. Same at TC United. We want to have you be an open door policy. You can come ask us questions. When I've had players come to the area from like Portland or out of state or Alaska, I often encourage them to come watch a training and just see if they like it, or just come out and sign a waiver and train with us and see how it feels. So the best advice I can give across the board, not just locally but anywhere, is does this coach feel like someone who will believe in you and develop you? And then when you're a player actively playing for coaches, am I developing? Am I happy? And am I believed in? Because I do think you need that a bit. And
Absolutely.
at Oly Town's doing all that, bringing it to the community. We're really very fortunate to have them. Ryan, you mentioned something about when, I'm a bit older than Ryan, but when I played out here, it was all cement. And there was nothing, so I was even telling some of my young players who are here watching tonight that when I used to come out here and play, the rain would come in.
Oh, yeah.
And you just we called it embrace the suck, and you would be running as full on as you can and hit a wet patch and just boom and get tore up, and then you're out. So the fact that you have this turfed out here, you have walls up, the fact that we have access to play like this, it's huge.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. It's funny to be on this end now as an owner of Oly Town and just see all that's been built and worked on and expanded here. But I do think that you bring up a good point. I think the USLW League, so that's our women's outdoor program. That's a national franchise that brings in, D1, D2. I think the biggest reason that we brought that here is to inspire the next generation. Is there a way that we can create and build up and rise and progress our youth programs here in Olympia? And maybe it's just sometimes through inspiration, because that's all we can offer right now is that inspiration piece with the USLW outdoor. And then getting excited about an arena women's, program. Because arena is a completely different beast.
Oh, yeah.
But I think the USLW can really do that. When we went undefeated in 2023, we had 40 Division I athletes from around the country. We had the Japan national team goalkeeper.
Yep.
We had 4 United States youth national team players.
Yeah.
It was crazy, and just to be able to see all the the little girls and to see the eyes in those moments after games where they got to connect with the players was like bar none one of the coolest things I've
100%.
ever seen. So I do think you bring up some good points, to parents and players. Appreciate your time today on the cast. Any thoughts on today's game and just a little crazy with the score line?
So one thing I will say about indoor, and what's the thing that I personally love about it, is it can change quickly. You can easily have high scores like this. Outdoor, not so much. When you're playing a high-quality team like we are today, they are high caliber, high intensity, sometimes this is those games where now you need player areas that you're working on. It's amplified a little bit. And honestly, this is part of development, even for the older age groups and even for the ones who are playing so phenomenally. So even though the score might be a little bit off more than we'd like, there's still high quality of play. What this is where, as an athlete, you earn your grit. And when you play well in games like this, where maybe the score is not where you want it, if you can play well like this, keep your head up and go for it, this is where actually the good quality starts embracing.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I think you nailed it right on the head. I think you always get better from playing better teams.
Yes.
Including your daughter that's getting to play against older players, and that's how you excel. Because I'm not gonna lie, the word on the street is your daughter is going to be absolutely incredible as she gets even older and older and older and gets all this unique experience playing against all these older women.
Well, can I say one thing really quick? The fact that she has the opportunity here to do this, like you said, she'd have to go up north, way north, to do it, and with schoolwork and everything like that. So Oly Town creates a lot of stuff, and especially just not even the side of it, but the mentorship. Your players are accessible, and they're willing to help coach too, which I've noticed. They help coach within the community too, like Manny and everything.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not even just the players are playing, they're actually mentoring and coaching, and that's huge.
Well, thank you so much for jumping on the cast today, Yvonne. Yvonne Yokowski, TC United, Oly Town. She's on the board, youth soccer board here in town, and thank you so much for jumping on today.
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
All right, thank you. All right.
Thank you. Can I go back?
And we're back here at the pavilion. I appreciate Yvonne jumping on the cast. Always good to hear from a local youth soccer director and coach. She's on the board of Shinquali TC United, has a daughter on the team. And I think it's really good to hear feedback from folks on Oly Town programming across the board. Is the camera on the field? Can we turn this light off? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting blinded. Blinded by the light. Anybody know Manfred Ben? Manfred Man? Blinded by the light? Wrapped up like a douche. Brock with a big save here. Sky has put in a couple more here on Oly Town since we jumped into a little interview. Sky coming into Olympia with 2 wins to begin NWPL play. Oly Town, this is their second game of the year. Young squad, learning what it takes to get some grit and some talent here and some hard work as Sky has come in here very aggressive. And a big foul on Whitney Lowe. Ref is letting it play, but Whitney Lowe never gave up, and the ball trickled to Lexi Myers. Lexi Myers puts it in. Whitney Lowe literally never gave up that entire time. She got fouled. She fell down into the ball. She ended up with it and then got it across to Lexi Meyer into the back of the goal. Total grit and hard work there from Whitney Lowe. Lexi Myers with the goal for Oly Town. We got a few minutes here left in the 4th period. The Artesians come back here to the pavilion in January. They got a big holiday break. January 13th, the women return. The men are back January 6th. The men are currently in 2nd place with 4 wins and 1 loss, commanding 15-2 win last week. Carbone knocking the ball around to number 16 is not listed on their roster, but she's wearing a number 16 jersey. So sorry about that, folks. Brock with a big save. Ashley Orkowski with the ball, trying to get it out of trouble, going backward. Getting it back to Lexi. Lexi back to Brock. Lexi Myers with the goal for Oly Town. 3rd one on the night. Oh, and Whitney Lowe sends a hospital ball across the middle of the field, but Brock with a huge save. Brock. These Oly Town keepers have been peppered all night. Big saves, huge saves from Jones and Brock tonight. Jones started for the Oly Town Artisans in the first half. Olivia Brock coming in the second. Some big, huge saves. Be interesting to see the shot count at the end of the night. Lexi Myers still hunting for a goal here. Almost had a little ricochet back to Maria Reyes. A lot of physical contact there, looking to get the ball as the ref is going to call that. A few minutes here left in the pavilion. Game 2 for the Artesians. If something doesn't miraculous happen here, this will be the 2nd loss for the Artesians on the year as another Sky goal comes in. 13-3, Snohomish Sky. Oh, and a nice little break for the Artesians and Coach Herrera to review what's going on in those first couple games. You know, tight one at the Oly Penn Force, and then this one obviously a melee. But it's always good for a young team to take notes, figure out what they need to work on, and rebound in the remaining games, the second half of the schedule. There are 5 teams in the Northwest Premier League. Snohomish Sky, Tacoma Galaxy. There's the Oly Penn Force out of Bremerton. There's also Oly Town. Bellingham United actually hosting the Tacoma Galaxy tonight in Bellingham. Bellingham had only, kind of like the Artesians, only played 1 game till this weekend, and this is their 2nd game of the year. Tacoma Galaxy is actually 1-1. They beat Oly Penn Force at home on December 2nd. Tacoma Galaxy then traveled up to Snohomish Sky last weekend and lost, as Snohomish Sky adds another. Like Liv Larson scored 14-3. And it looks like things are really wrapping up here in Olympia. No pun intended for the holiday time of year. Wrapping those gifts. We're wrapping this game up here with a bunch of Snohomish goals. It is definitely a tough, cold one here in the ice box here in Olympia. But the fans have stuck around. The beer garden is full. I don't know if the camera shot can get this crowd, but it is a solid women's home opener crowd. Awesome support to see here in the community. And look forward to the next women's arena game, January 13th. A reminder, folks, to go visit olytownfc.com online, get some holiday gear, replica jerseys, hoodies, scarves, all kinds of good stuff. Also check out tickets, single match tickets for the next year. Follow our USL soccer programs. There's a USL men's franchise that the Artesians have that actually made the top 16 in the nation and knocked off Ballard FC, the only team in the nation to knock off Ballard FC in 2023, who ended up winning the USL 2 national championship. And then also the USLW League, which is the USL Women's, actually was an undefeated #1 seed into the USL National Tournament, traveled down to California and played against the Glens and Oakland and a bunch of great teams down in the Bay Area. So lots to look forward to. Check out olytownfc.com. Learn all about how you can support the Artesians through sponsorship, donation, picking up a scarf, learning more about the programs, following the team on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It actually all helps the team. All analytics help. You'd be surprised what every little thing is looked at by supporters and by the USL and by Arena. So please support the club, local grassroots club. And couldn't do it without folks coming to the actual games and paying the $8 fee here and supporting us. And I appreciate you doing that, following at Oly Town FC on all social media. Peyton Ryan looking to get a final tap in here as Whitney Lowe looks for a chip but doesn't come to fruition, as Sarah Stelkow, the goalkeeper for Snohomish, is the ball in hand with about 10 seconds left in the game. Snohomish holding the ball in the corner. Old school tactic. Gonna waste some time as Peyton Ryan looks to pass out to Lexi Myers. Lexi Myers looking for a last minute hit. 5 seconds left, and it looks like Peyton's gonna look for a shot, but it goes just above the crossbar. That buzzer does come in a second, so get ready, folks. I appreciate you listening to the Artesian broadcast tonight, all you from Snohomish that joined us on the cast. A lot of love for Snohomish. There are some roots here in Olympia that obviously we were calling out Snohomish United, the 86 Van Hooser team, and Brian Fakema, the assistant coach for Sky. And really appreciate you guys tuning in today. And that's it, folks, from Evergreen State College. Final score 14-3. Big win. That is number 3 on the year for the Snohomish Sky, who sit comfortably in first place in the Northwest Premier League. Artesians drop to 0-2, and depending on the score tonight in Bellingham for the Bellingham United versus Tacoma Galaxy, it could either be a 4th or 5th place seat for Oly Town. Tough one here in the home opener in front of a packed crowd, but a lot of an opportunity to learn and gauge where we need to be in order to win in the second half of this season. There is a big holiday break coming. We got about 2.5 weeks off. January 6th, the men return to action against the Snohomish Steelheads. That is a 6 p.m. kick. At olytownfc.com. Pick up your single match tickets. The men are actually undefeated here at the Evergreen State College. 22 months straight they have won here in the pavilion. And then, yeah. And then the ladies are going to return on January 13th against Tacoma Galaxy, a little crosstown rivalry. There is a great little rivalry happening between Oly Town and the Stars and Oly Town and the Tacoma Galaxy. So make sure and get your tickets, www.olytownfc.com. Come out to the games, support the club. We want to thank Finally, Nicole's Bar off Legion. Head on down, go get yourself a cold drink, go get yourself a cold beer, some warm food, and listen to some live music at Nicole's Bar. We want to thank them so much for supporting us. And we also want to thank Brandon Cartwright and Cartwright Media, the greatest director in the history of live streams. Anybody got a camera shot of Brandon Cartwright? The guy is the man. Just an amazing work here on the broadcast, and we just want to wish everybody a happy holidays over the next couple weeks, and just make sure and follow Oly. Oly, Oly, Oly.